Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Dying Scene Record Radar presented by Punk Rock Radar. I'm your host, Dylan. Sorry you missed us last week. It was Easter and I was out of town, so we're gonna catch up on everything we missed last week, though, and it's a lot of it. There's a lot of stuff. So, starting us off, unexpected release this week. Blink 182's Mark, Tom, and Travis show seems to have gotten a repress. This was out of print for a while, like at least 7 years, and it's been pretty hard to find. So glad to see this is back in print. I picked up a copy. It was like $30. So definitely better than like 100 that this goes for on Discogs. All right, more Blink 182. There was actually a lot this week. I'm skipping some of it because it wasn't that remarkable. Next from Blink 182, Buddha. Repressed again. This gets repressed like a few times a year on different colors. This one's blue with red splatter. It's from Cleopatra Records, and they only have like 50 copies left in stock. That doesn't seem to be moving that fast, though. So I will say they do have a sale. Their whole web store is 20% off for the next week. So if you want to get this, it's only like $22 with the sale. So check that out. And then we got another reissue. The first half of the video is going to be reissues and stuff, and then we'll move on to new stuff. So our next reissue is 30th anniversary repress of Unknown Road by Pennywise. There's 5 colors. I can't tell if this one in the bottom right here is just black or what, but there's 2 US exclusive colors. This blue with the red, orange splatter looks pretty cool, and then this like hazy orange and blue, and then there's 2 European / UK colors. Here's one most people probably won't know what this is, but this is a great band, very underrated band from Germany called Not Available, 90s skate punk band. This is their 2001 album V8, back in print on this orange marble colored vinyl, limited to 99 copies. Only available in Europe, so if you live in the US like me, you're gonna have to fork over quite a bit for shipping if you want to get this. But great album. Definitely recommend checking out Not Available if you don't know who they are already. And that's a good album to start with. I think it's probably their best. All right, more reissues. Left Alone, their debut album, The Streets of Wilmington, 20th anniversary reissue on Coke bottle, clear colored vinyl. They made 300 copies. They also have 20 test pressings available on their web store. And then Screeching Weasel, my favorite Weasel album, Anthem for a New Tomorrow. This is the 30th anniversary reissue that came out earlier this year on Stripe Music. The pink color variant, the first pressing, has been out of print since like a few days after it came out. But this is the second pressing on blue vinyl. So if you missed out on that, or if you're a variant completionist, you're gonna have to pick this one up. Still in stock for now, probably not much longer. Then we got Soul Glow. This was I saw this on a lot of best of 2022 lists. So and it's gone through like a dozen pressings almost so far in just a year. So obviously very highly regarded album. Back in print again on this like 3 color split variant. Looks pretty sweet. So pick that one up. They made 500 copies. Judging on recent sales, I would say that's not going to be around very long. Then we got Chuck Reagan, his solo album, The Flame in the Flood, which I guess was some like collaboration he did with like a video game or something. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Reissue, 3 colors and black vinyl. Each color variant's exclusive to a different online store. So I don't know what any of them look like because they haven't shown pictures, but the names of the variants sound cool. We got Sunshine, which is Canadian only, Swamp Green, which is the American variant, and then Flame Color, which is like the game publisher's web store version. Okay, finally we got new releases now. Thank you for your patience. This one's one I'm pretty high on right now, from Italy. We got Wasai. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, guys. But this is an awesome album. One I've been anticipating since it was announced a few months ago. I think late 2022 they announced this. Yeah, the whole album's awesome. I'm probably gonna pick this up, but the shipping's pretty rough from the label. I think the label's in Germany. Anyway, 100 copies on black vinyl and 100 copies on this light pink color. Fantastic album. Definitely going to be in my best of April video that we do. Great skate punk band. Then we got Jay Navarro from the Suicide Machine, his side project, Jay Navarro and the Traders. They have a new album they just announced on Bad Time Records, All of Us or None. There's 2 color variants. One of them already sold out. This one probably isn't far behind that one. The first single, I like it. It's more like two-tone ska, kind of like the Toasters, than it is the Suicide Machine's style of like ska-core. So if you're looking for a good like two-tone style of ska record, this is one you should look into. If you like the Suicide Machines, you like Jay's voice, you gotta have it. Alright, here we got another new release from my favorite Ramones drummer. Sure that's not a controversial opinion at all. Richie Ramone, his new solo album, Live to Tell. This actually comes out in a week. So yeah, he just launched pre-orders for this and it comes out in a week. There's black vinyl, which is like $20 something, and then there's this clear variant, which you can see here. The cover's autographed. So the only way you can get this clear color variant is if you buy the autographed version, which is like twice as much as the black vinyl. So that's kind of you know, he's being slick with that one there. He's pulling a fast one on you guys. Keeping it in the same realm as the Ramones, we got Teenage Bottle Rocket, new 7-inch on Pirates Press Records, not Fat Records. 3 colors, hot pink, 1,200 copies. This green and blue one, they have a fancy name for it. 500 copies, those are both on the Pirates Press online store. And then the one up top is the green with the black splatter. That is the tour variant, so you can get that from the band's merch table. They're on tour with Broadway Calls soon, I think. They're always touring. That one's out later this month. Then we got Versus the World, members of Good Riddance, Lagwagon, etc. Their new album, The Bastards Live Forever, coming out in the end of May. Available to pre-order. I really like this like splatter color. I don't want to say their name, but SBAM, I think SBAM. They've been doing a lot of records on this splatter variant here. I really like it. It looks awesome. Good record too. You guys should definitely be on the lookout for this one. And then also from that same European label, whose name I will not attempt to pronounce again. The Dead Krasukis. Their new album, this came out of nowhere, I wasn't expecting this. Their new album, From the Underworld, that's coming out in June. You can check out the first single, Maniac, the link in the description on the written record radar column on Dying Scene. You can check that out and find the link to pre-order the record. It's only available to pre-order in Europe right now. The label hasn't put it on their US web store yet. Alright, moving along. We got from Canada, the Juno award-winning Dirty Nil with their new album. Another one I wasn't expecting, came out of nowhere as far as I'm concerned. Free Reign to Passions, coming out the same day as the Versus the World album. A bunch of color variants, crazy number of color variants here. Mostly Canadian, because they're from Canada. But yeah, first single's great. Nicer Guy. Check that out at the link in the description and pre-order the record. And then we got Zoonoids from Michigan. Pop punk band. If you like the Lillingtons, like that sci-fi horror themed old school pop punk, these guys are right up your alley. I think that the label has these copies in stock and they're probably shipping them right now. I don't think it's a pre-order. So yeah, if that sounds good to you, check these guys out. The variant in the bottom right is out of print already. It's sold out. So pretty fast mover there. All right, we're almost done. We got a new release from Asian Man, Doki Doki. Newish pop punk band featuring members of Dog Party, Grumpster, and a bunch of other bands who have released stuff on Asian Man. Their self-titled album, it's coming out soon. I don't know exactly when. Let's see, it's coming out at some undetermined date. 500 copies on lime green colored vinyl. Looks pretty fucking sweet. And last up, we got a Fire Sale. For those who don't know, Fire Sale features Matt Riddle from Face to Face, No Use for a Name, and a bunch of other bands. Legendary bassist. Also features former members of not Alkaline Trio, the Ataris, and I think a dude from Amberetta. So this is their new 7-inch. They released it digitally a while ago, but it's finally coming out physically. They got 2 really sweet color variants, this green and black, and then there's like a white and red splatter one. They also got a t-shirt with the cover art on it. Cover art's by Mark DeSalvo, who's done like NoFX Records and a bunch of other Lagwagon, bunch of other legendary bands. So kind of a collector's piece, really. And that'll do it, guys. That's the end of this week's Record Radar. It's a big one. I think the biggest I've done yet. Lots of awesome stuff. And hopefully you don't spend too much money on records this week. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of good stuff. But thank you, as always, for tuning in. And stay tuned for next week's Record Radar. See you guys.